Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and on we go with our Pokemon GO adventures here on the channel. It is currently the 15th of January, Friday. Today's episode we're going to focus primarily on Machop Community Day, which is tomorrow, but there are a few things I want to go over today before the big day happens. Currently in episode, was this 129, I think. We've come quite a long way with Pokemon GO. So right now I'll give you a little bit of an update on how things are doing as far as my research. So we're in the midst of, as you saw, a collection challenge for Sinnoh. We still have 2 days and 10 hours to get this accomplished. I said before they should rebrand this as a catch challenge because, of course, simply adding things to the collection through evolution don't count for these. I should also say this is a dumb random luck challenge. And by that I mean I like the concept of they've added shadow Pokemon to the collection challenge here. You see I got a Shadow Stunky already. Still waiting on Shadow Snover, and this is where the dumb luck comes into play. If the game will not spawn me a Team Go Rocket Grunt that has Shadow Snover, I'm not going to be able to accomplish this research. So in that end, it's, understandable. Not everyone should be guaranteed to get everything. I want to get that magnetic lure though, but if it's random luck, not everyone's guaranteed to get it. I just would like the chance to have this accomplished. I have had a couple of Team Go Rocket Grunts that were using ice types. They did use a Snover, but they led with a Cloyster, which I didn't even know could be a Shadow Pokemon, and both of them left me the Shadow Cloyster. I don't want the Shadow Cloyster, I want the Snover, or at least a decent chance to be able to get it. However, I will hold out hope. We still have 2 days and 10 hours to go, so we'll get there eventually. But speaking of Team Go Rocket, I'll show you how I'm doing on my level up research right here. I have beaten 39 Grunts, I've purified, 55 Shadow Pokemon. I've only beaten the leader 8 times. So again, this is still going to take a while. I'm patient. I'm not in a big rush to burn through these level ups. I could technically go to the shop and speed things along by picking up some of the Rocket Radars. Are they for sale? Yes, they are. I can get a Rocket Radar for 200 coins. I'm not doing that simply because, as I say, I'm patient. I like to get my 6 mysterious components from battling Grunts and defeat the Rocket Leader after that, because that also gives you potential for more 100% Pokemon when you purified them, more Stardust for beating all those Grunts. Basically, for me, there's more reward for doing all the battling to lead up to the Rocket Leaders rather than just defeating the Rocket Leaders. So we still got 42 Rocket Leaders to go. That will be quite a little while. Now, I will say, I think what I can get accomplished today, though, is our special research from Professor Willow for the level 43 challenge. I only need to transfer another 11 Pokemon, so I'm going to be catching stuff as I go out and about today. I should be able to get this done today, but if not, when we go into Machop Community Day tomorrow and get that done. Now, I think there was something else I wanted to mention here. Oh, actually, there is, right here. So currently I'm going to be taking my good old buddy Scales of the Salamence around to get the last little bit of hearts I think we need for another Best Buddy. I recently became best buddies with my Articuno, which is number 27, I believe, of my total best buddies. This is going to make 28 if Scales and I can become best buddies today. So I'm looking forward to that. For the time being, I'm going to go out and about, see if I can catch some stuff, transfer them out, get the level 43 special research taken care of, and see what the next step is going to require. This is cool because we're getting some incubators, super incubators. Very nice stuff. Alright, without any further ado, let's get on the hunt, see if maybe we can track down a Shadow Snover. I do have another Rocket Leader ready to go later on today. There's some in the neighborhood, but they're going to fly by in a balloon in about 25 minutes anyway, so we will get another potential. I say potential with emphasis. Oh wait, there's a Rocket Grunt right here. Cool. What type do you have? I normally will not fight a Rocket Grunt if I already have a Rocket Radar completed. Let's see what type you have though. If you got Ice type, I might consider taking you down. Flying type. That's not Snover. I'm going to hold off on you then. But anyways, I'll see if I can get a potential shiny Shadow from the Team Go Rocket Leaders. Out of all the times I've battled the Team Go Rocket Leaders, I've never gotten a shiny Shadow. But I think having to do another 42 victories against them, do you think I'll see a shiny Shadow by the end of that? I don't know. I have gotten some from Jesse and James though. I got 2 Shadow Shiny Coughing and 2 Shiny Shadow Ekans. And I'm pretty close to evolving them up too. Alright, all that rambling done. Let's get on the mission to transfer 11 more Pokemon and see what the next step of our level 43 special research requires us to do in Pokemon GO. At long last, we have now finally accomplished the level 43 challenge special research, at least this third step I believe this was. Let's get ourselves 4,300 Stardust, 3 Poffins, which I'm really eager to get because I've usually preserved them for my legendary Pokemon, Zapdos and Articuno from the main team. Now that they are best buddies with me, I can use these Poffins on anything else I want. For extra candy, extra hearts, cool stuff. That was 4,300 XP I think as well. Okay, let's get the overall rewards. Another 4,300 Stardust, 3 of them Super Incubators, which are great. I did take down Cliff for, oh, looks like we just get free stuff. I took down Cliff from the Team Go Rocket Leader Balloon, got another strange egg, which I'm eager to hatch up ASAP, basically just to clear out the bonus storage section. Nice work, trainer. I can tell you put a lot of effort into that research. I have Blanche assisting me with the analysis and care of all those Pokemon you sent over. It's an impressive display of your progress, trainer, and it's caught Blanche's eye as well. Anyway, I should probably get back to work. But before I go, I want to say how nice it was to reminisce about our first memories as Professor and other Professor. I'm truly proud of you and how much you've grown. I know you're far from finished on that front, too, so I'll be watching closely as you progress and checking in whenever I have more challenges for you. I imagine we'll see another visit from Willow as we get higher up towards level 50. Until then, Chaz, let's go. Alright, what are our overall rewards? We got 4,300 Stardust again, another 43,000 XP? That's a lot of XPs. Oh, we're getting some rare candy XLs as well, and 2 encounters. Okay, what's our first encounter gonna be for completing our challenge for level 43? Get this grass to show up, lock in decently. I'm gonna say good enough for me. We see, oh, a Shedinja, very cool. Couldn't tell if it was shiny or not. I don't think the shiny Shedinja has been added yet. One thing that's kind of difficult with the AR Plus mode is I'm walking on snow, my feet crunch. As you can see, there's a lot of jitteriness happening here. That sometimes I'm afraid the game's going to interpret that as too much motion and have it run away. So I got to make 2 nice curveball throws in a row. That's just a field research I picked up. Let's see if I can get it on this here. When I get tasks like that, I like to use a Nana Berry when I'm close to finishing. That way, the Pokemon is less likely to flee as I attempt to get that later in a row throw. You know what I'm saying? Really? You're gonna be this fighty? Okay, well at least we have the research complete and I can start using some of our make easier to catch berries, raspberries namely. Of course the golden raspberry and the silver pinnut berry do the same thing. Okay, our first encounter is caught and done. The stats have to be amazing based on how much that was fighting us, right? Or not. Oh well, in case you didn't have a Shedinja, there's a way to get one right there. Let me back up again, get some more distance for our next catch, because we do have one more coming along. We have 4,300 XP as well. Can you see me? Close enough, I guess. It's always fun working with natural light. You never know, well, unless I actually look at the screen to see what you guys are seeing, you never know how well the lighting's going to work. Alright, so this is overall for completing the level 43 challenge special research. We're going to see something amazing for this. Legendary, perhaps. I doubt that, but we'll see. Oh, I do need more Tortugas. Alright, sneak up on this. And this calls for a golden raspberry, because I still need my first 5 of these. I always use golden raspberries to catch these, which will complete another field research I've had forever. Now, are you embedded into the ground? You are. That's what's really weird with AR Plus mode. I've complained about it enough, I'm not really going to do it too much here, but the curveballs don't usually work. Or when the curveballs don't work, usually a straight throw does the trick, and I don't know why that is. Somehow the curveball interprets something that a straight throw doesn't see there. I don't know. Okay, stat-wise, you are a 2-star. You're a decent. You are getting your tag, though, of the first 5. And I think that's actually 4 that I currently have for Tortuga. Alright, and that does conclude the level 43 special research. Little recap as well here. We still have to catch 3 more Ghastly to complete December Community Day, step 2 of 4. We're still on that. Ah, boy. All these special events and different Pokemon showing up from different regions. Although, I guess I can take a moment to mention this. I'm going to go to my items and point out that I did pick up the ticket for the Kanto Tour coming up February 20th in honor of the Pokemon 25th anniversary happening this year. Now, people have said that it's a red or blue ticket, or sorry, red or green ticket. I didn't get the option that I know of. I just bought the ticket. Do you have to choose the day of? I guess we'll find out when the day comes around. We still got over a month until this happens. But I did want to pick this up because by getting this ticket, you do gain free access to the Machop Community Day and Roselia Community Day special research tasks. So I thought, you know what? I'm likely going to want to get this ticket anyway. So since that'll cover the next 2 community days already in advance, I might as well get it. All right, but again, as I said, I don't know how you choose which color version you do. But we'll find out as time goes on. All right, for now, let's get back on the adventure and try to get Scales best buddied up if we can. It is now morning of Machop Community Day. It is the 16th of January, so we are just waiting for the 11 o'clock hour to kick off. That's when the event begins. But yesterday, I did get a couple cool things accomplished. First of all, I did manage to hit, as I expected, best buddies with Scales the Salamence, so that is my 28th best buddy now. In fact, I'm going to go take a look-see at my medal, just to make sure I know the number correctly. Where is it at? Where's the best buddy? Which one is that? I'm going to say, which one is that? This one? 28, indeed. Okay. So it's kind of funny. You have to get 100 for your gold medal and 200 best buddies for the platinum medal. That will take a little while. Now, not only did I get that accomplished, last night around midnight, Team Rocket Balloon shows up, flies by, challenged me to a battle, tells me I'll be frozen in my tracks, promptly loses to me, and indeed left me the Shadow Snover I was seeking oh so much. So kids, that goes to prove, if life isn't going your way, complain loudly enough about it and everything you need will be handed to you. It's a horrible message. Don't take that to heart. But anyways, I thought I probably, with 2 days remaining, would be able to get that done. So I have completed the collection challenge for Sinnoh. So let's just get our rewards right now. Might as well, since we're here, let's get the 3000 Stardust, the Magnetic Lure Module, and 15 Ultra Balls, which if I use those, would be useful today for the Machop Community Day. Okay, so, as I say, we're going to start off at 11 o'clock. Hey, hello. That just popped up, and it's only there for 10 minutes till it hatches. Crazy. So, one of the things I noticed with the special features... Well, actually, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about Machop Community Day. I'm in the wrong spot. They don't have all the news broken down here in the news section, but... we'll see what it says. So it's today, of course, from 11 to 5, local time. They don't tell you the bonuses, but, of course, Machop will be showing up more frequently in the wild. Shinies are going to be out there. You get 3 times the catch Stardust, which is good because I really need to replenish Stardust after all this purifying that you have to do to get level 45. Yeah, my Stardust is taking a hit because I'm also powering up Pokemon in between everything and all this stuff. So I'm going to be using some star pieces, get 4.5 times the catch Stardust, and I think that's it as far as the bonuses I'm really looking forward to. Of course, incense will last for 3 hours. I've got tons of incense left. I'll be using a bunch of those. And another thing is the exclusive move for Machamp. If you evolve it throughout the day during the event, you're going to get payback for the charged attack, the exclusive event exclusive charged attack. I'm not sure how that works. I don't have any Pokemon with payback, and I think it might just be newly added for Machop Community Day. But we'll see what that's all about. At least it gives it a dark type counter to some of the psychic types that might take it down a little bit too more easily, I guess. But yeah, dark type charge attack for a fighting type Pokemon. So I think that's all there is to really go over right now. We're just holding out until... I'm also waiting to see if I can get some Ghastly. They're not going to be showing today, though. But, yeah, we're just holding out until the event begins, so I'm going to grab myself some food to get started for the day, and then we'll be back in as we start into the special research. I believe it's called Straight to the Top Machop, that Professor Willow will send us on some tasks to accomplish. Alright, be back in a bit as we begin hunting. Wait. Before I forget, which I was about to, let's take a look at how many I have right now. 422 seen, 413 caught. Okay, let's keep a tally going, see how many I get throughout the day. Anyway, now I'm going to go prepare, and we'll be back as we begin the Machop hunt. Just a couple of minutes until the big adventure begins. There's a few things I want to mention too, though. They're calling for a lot of rain today, like a good record amount of rainfall. Not till later on, though, but I think that means we're going to be having cloudy weather throughout the day, which is a boost for fighting-type Pokemon, so we could get some pretty decent Machop out of the, the weather boost. Now, let's go and take a look at the Pokedex. I was going to say, there's a downside in the sense that currently, we don't have any Mega Evolutions that are fighting type, so I can't make use of the Catch Candy bonus by having a certain Mega Evolved Pokemon on our side. But when I was checking this out yesterday, I noticed there's a new number 181 in our Mega Dex. What could that be? So if we go back to the regular Pokemon list here, I'm going to go down to the Johto region and find a particular Pokemon right about here. Number 181 is Ampharos, which means on Tuesday, the 19th, I believe, of January, a new Mega Evolution was announced to be showing up, and apparently it's going to be Mega Ampharos. Not one of the ones I was hyped about. I do like the fact we're getting a new type, though, electric type, so we get some electric type candy bonus for catching things if you have Mega Ampharos on your side. I was kind of hoping for Mega Manectric, to be honest, for electric type, because that's one of my main team members, but beggars can't be choosers. And I think, was that everything I was going to mention? We're going to be getting good weather for Machop. No, Mega Candy bonus. I think that's it. So, also I can point out, however, let's go back to the Pokedex for a second here. I want to see how much candy do I have to start off our Machop hunt right now. See all Machop. And let's see, we've got 379. Not terrible. Still going to take a lot of extra candy to get enough for a bunch of evolutions today. But I have some Pinap berries. I was actually using some without realizing I should have preserved them leading up to the big weekend. And I'll do what I can with what I get. Usually during the special research, though, you do get a certain amount of Pinap berries as rewards. So it's now 11 o'clock. Nothing's happening yet. But it should be any moment now we'll be seeing the special research come our way. Well, I just heard Pokemon run away. Look at this, all these Machop everywhere. What's happening? Of course, the event has begun. So let's see what this says here. More Machop appearing in the wild. 5 surprise encounters with Machop and Go Snapshot. Tickets for Straight to the Top are available. 3 times the Catch Stardust, which I am happy for. And let's see what... Where are you, Willow? Where are you, Willow? He's not here. I bought the ticket. There we go. Had to give him some time. He had to pull up his RV here, his trailer. And he's mute. There we go. Oh, Chaz, you caught me by surprise. I was just thinking about some movies I've seen recently. What, you didn't take me for a movie guy? Well, while the world of Pokemon is my greatest passion, I've been trying to explore my interest outside of research and Pokemon as well. Self-discovery is important for personal growth in all walks of life. It can also be quite fun. I've learned that I really enjoy watching a film to pass the time now and again. Also, a lot of movies feature Pokemon. Don't you love it when your interests overlap? It is cool. I saw an incredibly thrilling action movie the other day. It was about a fighter who, against all odds, becomes a professional boxer alongside his trusty Machop. Life had him on the ropes, but he just kept punching back. Talk about Rocky. Inspiring. Did you know that Machop love to work out and build their muscles? They're never satisfied even when they train hard all day long. I wish I had that energy when I do field work. Speaking of Machop, did you notice that more of them were appearing in the wild? That's what reminded me of that movie in the first place. Could you head out and learn more about Machop? Okay, we gotta probably catch a bunch of them. Power up Pokemon 10 times, catch 15 Machop, make 5 nice throws. Getting some decent rewards for all of that. I forgot to mention too, they give you some Machop candy during some of these special researches, so I should have plenty of Machamp by the end of the day. Alright, I do want to also pop over and pick up my field researches for the day. Could be more Machop encounters, or perhaps more berry rewards and stuff too. So I'll pop back in as things develop throughout the day and see how we're doing for our Machop research and just the shiny checks. Our first milestone of the research has been achieved. We got the first 3 steps done for our tasks. 16 Machop caught so far, no shinies, but we did get a nice 3-star thus far. Let's continue with our research. Get our 10 Pokeballs, that was. We got 20 Machop candy, 2 encounters. I assume they're both going to be Machop. Could be shinies. I don't know, like, if I'm super invested in getting a shiny. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but I have yet to get a single shiny Machop in the entire game. So I wouldn't, be opposed to it, because I kind of, like, if I don't get them, one of each, 3 total, 1 for each form, I think I'll be okay with it. But I always like to try to get the shinies to show off the, the altered color versions here for you folks in the videos. Plus, it's nice to have them for the collection, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Although we're gonna not assume the worst, we're gonna hold out hope that we do get the shinies that we're looking for today. I was kind of hoping we'd have more high stats from the weather boost going on right now. There's a 3-star though. Keep you, of course, research Pokemon, give you better stats generally. And let's claim our overall rewards. We're going to replace the incense we just used. We get another 1,000 Stardust as well. And another encounter. Plus we get to see what step 2 is all about. Now I'm going to have to double check. I think I have 3 perfect Machop. Or at least I know I have 2 perfect Machop. One is currently a Machoke. And generally we're going to see, the research wants us to evolve a Machoke at some point. I think I'll probably evolve the perfect one. That way we'll have a perfect Machamp with the exclusive move. Sometimes I forget to do that. Quite often going into a community day, I've picked up some 100% of the species well in advance, but I often forget, hey, I should evolve that to get that exclusive move. I could still get it with an Elite Charge TM, but if you can get it for free on the day of, why not? Save that Elite Charge TM for another Pokemon later on. Alright, do we see a 3-star out of this research reward? Find out next time on Right Now. Of course, going to catch 15 more Machop as well for the next step. This is a 3-star. I did clear out a bunch of space from duplicate Pokemon, like things I have for trade fodder and stuff, to try to get as many Machop as I can today. Alright. Hey there, Chaz. Great job catching all those Machop. I wonder if you'll grow as close as the 2 characters in that movie. The main character started in a pretty tough place, but his Machop kept him motivated and inspired. Then he was given an incredible opportunity to compete against other fighters. My favorite part was when his Machop evolved into Machoke. Spoilers, man! I haven't seen this yet! I don't know how old it is. I mean, I guess I should have seen it by now. But isn't the relationship between a trainer and their Pokemon wonderful? Machoke are truly remarkable Pokemon too. A Machoke's muscular body is so powerful, the Pokemon must wear a power save belt to regulate its motions. As it happens, you should have caught enough Machop candies now to evolve Machop into a Machoke of your own. It's almost like you're living out that movie yourself. But can a Machoke throw up to 50 adults, is the question. I think Machop are known for that. Alright, we need to catch 15 Machop. We caught just the one right there. Transfer 10 Pokemon and evolve 3 Machop. We get another encounter, a bunch of Pokeballs, more incense, all sorts of cool stuff. I didn't even take a look at what all rewards we're going to be getting for this. Generally, you'll see a Poffin coming from the special research for our community days, though. Alright, that is this step right here. I've also gotten field research done. Where is it at? I'll grab the 500 Stardust. I did have a, see that scan Carlton Community Center for some more rare candy. I already took care of the scan. Haven't uploaded it yet, but I will get that done. And right now, we gotta catch some more Machop. Let's chop to it. Just evolving up that 3rd Machop we needed for our 2nd set of tasks for the special research. This will complete step 2. Currently we're at almost 40 Machop seen and no shiny, so I'm still at a 0% shiny rate, but I'm expecting that's going to go up at some point. But for now, let us claim our rewards. We're going to get another encounter, of course, as well. 20 Machop candy, 2,000 XP, and my star piece has burnt out. I'm going to use another one as we get back on the hunt for our next step, because I expect we'll have to catch another 15 Machop, or something along those lines. And let's see, do we get a shiny from the research? No, we get a Machoke. Okay, this will get Pinap Berry, because this should give us, I believe, 10 Machop candies. 5 for the standard, then double that with the Pinap. I could be using silver Pinap Berries, but I tend to want to save those for legendary raid bosses, because every extra candy you get from a catch is 20 kilometers you don't need to walk a legendary. So I find that one extra bonus candy you get for using silver Pinap Berries kind of fits more for a legendary. That's the way I'm going to do it, although with the Heat Train raids and all the raids we've been doing this month on the channel, I'm running out of silver Pinaps like crazy. Alright, that is a 3-star as well. Let's hang on to you right there. Overall, where's my rewards? There we go. 10 Pokeballs, 15 Great Balls, and another incense. I believe that's 2 we got now from our special research here. And of course, Willow is coming back to talk. Wow, that's one muscular Machoke. Great work evolving it. Sometimes Machoke will head to fields and mountains to exercise and train. Isn't that dedication amazing? It reminds me of a training montage in that film. The trainer and his Machoke travel to the mountains to train together. Watching their friendship blossom almost moved me to tears. The way they encouraged each other reminded me why I love Pokemon, especially when the Machoke evolved into Machamp. He didn't need to trade it? Of course, in Pokemon GO, you don't need to trade for Machamp, but it does get free candy evolution if you do trade it. Oops, there I go again. Anyway, Machop and Machoke are very impressive Pokemon, but Machamp is on an entirely different level. Its forearms react more quickly than it can think. So, this confirms Machamp has Ultra Instinct. So Machamp can execute several punches at once. Hoo-ha! That's Bruno's line, isn't it? That was the movie Machamp's signature move. Who'd know I'd become such a film buff? Get it? Buff? I get it. Moving right along. How about you do a bit of research on Machamp? Your Machoke seems pumped to get stronger. Let's try evolving it into Machamp and see what happens. So we need to make 3 great curveball throws, evolve 1 Machoke, and transfer 10 Pokemon. We're getting a Rocket Radar, which is going to help me with my level 45 research, which is good. So what we're going to do right about here, I'm going to go into, check this out. We're going to do some cool user-friendly maneuverability with all of our features here. So we're going to go from Machoke to the Pokedex, go to Machamp, see all Machamp, and I messed up already. I realize I need to see all of my Machoke because I'm going to evolve up China here. She is currently a Machoke. If we check appraisal, you'll see that star by her name indicates she is a perfect specimen. I lied earlier. Apparently I only have 2 perfect Machoke family members. So I'm still going to evolve China right here for 100 candies. Yes, I'll do it anyway. That's a little warning to let you know. If you trade this, well, you can't evolve it for free, but your recipient can evolve it for free. But this is a perfect Machamp. I want to get that payback attack and see what kind of power we're looking at. There she is. I do feel awkward calling Machamp a she, just because, I don't know. Just what I've been grown up to expect from Machamp, because my main Machamp from the main series was male. But payback is just a single charge for 100. I wonder how viable that's going to be. I was hoping it'd be like a 2-charge attack. Well, let's check trainer battles. No, still, oh, it's actually 110 in trainer battles though. That's not terrible. So now we see what payback is all about. Alright, and to refresh my memory, what all do we need to do again? We don't even need to catch a specific number of Machop. We just gotta make 3 great curveballs, transfer 10 Pokemon. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's get back on the hunt now and see, can we come back and talk about a shiny Machop perhaps? Stay tuned to find out. Update on the Machop hunt here. I think we're at about 55 Machop seen so far. And I can now say I do have my first shiny that I did pick up just across the way by the Carlton Community Center. Just kind of showed up off the incense. Of course, I'm going to be incensing throughout the whole day and trying to get some more of those. So it was cool to get my first one, and then almost back to back, I got my second one as well. So 2 shiny Machop thus far in the collection. Very cool to pick them up. I just need to grab one more to see if I can get one for each evolutionary line. Now, neither of these ones are super crazy amazing great stat-wise. They're both 1-star, I believe, but beggars cannot be choosers. Of course, the day is young yet, so I could find some more along the way. But first, we got to take care of some research. We got the step 3 done. 20 Machop candy. We're going to get 5 golden raspberries, which is cool. 2,500 XP. And 10 Pokeballs, another, is this our 3rd incense? I think it is. And a Rocket Radar. I did just tackle a Team Go Rocket grunt in a balloon who also had Shadow Snover, so if I didn't get it last night, I was definitely, going to get it by the end of the event, I'm pretty sure. Wow, Chaz, I saw you approaching with your newly evolved Machamp, and I almost couldn't believe my eyes. It was just like the end of that movie. The trainer ended up winning the tournament, and he couldn't have done it without his Machamp by his side. Movies are so powerful, especially ones about Pokemon and their trainers. I suppose you and Machamp don't need to watch that particular film, though. You practically lived it today. It's been inspiring to witness, and I hope to carry that inspiration with me as I grow closer to my own Pokemon. You never know what you'll discover about yourself when you try new things, just like how you never know which Pokemon you'll end up forming a lifelong friendship with until you catch them. I'm going to say that is actually true. When I was doing my playthrough of Pokemon Moon back in the day, I was going through some of the, some in-game characters say, can you catch me Cutiefly? I want to see it in my Pokedex. So one of the ones was Drifloon. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll catch a Drifloon. And then I kind of just carried it with me. It wasn't until we hit the grass trial, Mallow's trial in Lush Jungle, I believe, that our Drifloon, well, she evolved into Drifblim at that point. Dorothy, her name is. And she became Drifblim. She was like my #1 go-to for that trial, and as soon as that happened, I'm like, you know what? I never planned to have a Drifblim on the team. I had an idea who I wanted in Pokemon Moon, but at that point, I'm like, all right, Dorothy, you've proved yourself. You're part of my main team, and she is here in Pokemon Go as well. So that rings true. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey, trainer. I wish you and your Machop well, and I'll see you next time. Let's go! So we got another 4,000 Stardust, very good stuff, 2,500 XP, 5 silver Pinap berries, basically Heatran food right now, and overall 2,000 XP, 3 rare candies to go with the 3 I'll get for my AR mapping, and gee, what kind of encounter do you think we're going to get to see? I'm expecting some sort of a fighting type. I don't know what tells me that, but I'm crunching on the snow again as I say it. Can jitter the phone, and I'm like, I don't want it to mess up if I can help it. There's a lot of snow back here. Alright, we're going to say that's good. Could you imagine it could have been a shiny? I'm pretty sure the evolved forms cannot yet be shiny. And I still say that should be a thing. Once they release a shiny, let's say, like Tentacool, it's already in the game, but once they released its shiny, you'd think Tentacruel would have a shot to be shiny as well. Or at least make it so that if you get it from like a raid battle perhaps, make it so you have to fight it for it to have a chance to be shiny. That could have been an option. But 20 more Machop candy for Pinap burying this one. It does have the payback. And she is only a 2-star. I could probably get more, but I'm going to keep you marked because whenever I get the exclusive attack of, for example, payback, I like to hang on to about 5 to 10 of those for people that might not get a chance to get one today. And I've got some trade potential for them. I didn't mention this either, but for the event today, they've increased the trade range to 40 kilometers, which is very cool. Still not enough to really reach most of you folks out there if you're outside of like my province and stuff, but still in your area, you might be able to trade with people that are close to you. Get yourself a Machop that now evolves for free thanks to the trade no candy needed evolution feature thingy. Alright, and that does conclude our specialized research. Still looking for some Ghastly someday. And I believe that is good for now. So I'm going to take a break to offload some footage and recharge a bit, but I'll pop back in as time goes on. Hello, Luminion, and show you how things are going as far as the shiny hunt is concerned. Although there's still about 20 minutes left of the event and I still have an hour and 15 left on the incense that I used earlier, I'm going to call it a day simply because I feel like I've accomplished enough today. As you can see in game, it's raining now. It's not really raining yet outside, but it's probably going to start kind of soon. And I was saying earlier about how we're going to have like the cloudy weather the entire day waiting until the rain starts, so we'll get a bunch of weather boosted Machop as we do our hunting. I didn't account for the fact that apparently it was supposed to be windy as well, so a lot of the day was spent with windy weather, so we didn't get a lot of weather boosted Machop. We still got a lot of good 3-stars, and we'll show that in just a second, but you see I've got quite a few shinies along the way, which was very cool to see. I did about, I wouldn't say the best I've ever done. My best day was way back with Larvitar Community Day. I got 12 shinies in that one 3-hour period, and this was a 6-hour period. So as we can take a look here and see, let's do a little search to show you how well we did. Let's say age 0, whoops, type it correctly please, thank you, age 0, and we'll say shiny, and we got 9 shiny Machop today for the Community Day event. And a total of, what was it, I think about 169 total seen Machop. I did the math on that. It's roughly about a 5% shiny encounter rate, which is very cool. Could have been better, but could have been worse, and I'm happy with what we got. So I've chosen the 3 that I'm going to evolve up. I'll show you, actually, before we do that, I'll show you, we got a bunch of other, say, 3-star Machop, or, well, Machop now, I had to evolve them up for the research, but quite a number of 3-star Machop, whatevers, based off of our hunting, which was very cool. Again, like I said, not relying on the weather boost. Did a lot better for this than we did, what was the last one? Electabuzz, I think it was, where hardly any weather boost was coming our way. Or was that Magmar? Either way, we did very well today. So we're going to start evolving some of these up off screen, but we're going to take a look at, first of all, this is Walter's, our first, well not our first, but our second shiny Machop that we're keeping. She is a nice 2-star specimen, almost max attack, max defense. The HP is about halfway, so that's not terrible. We're going to keep her as a Machop, but we're going to go down here to Ruffalo, our next best shiny Machop that we're going to evolve up. He's got almost max everything, a nice 3-star species. Without any further ado, let's evolve Ruffalo up into shiny Machop. Now as we do this, I'm going to ask you folks to let me know in the comments, how did you do for your Machop community today? Hopefully you got yourselves quite a number of good shinies, possibly some 100% Pokemon. Did I get anything along those lines? Well, we'll take a look in just a moment. I like the blue. Now, apparently they're supposed to be the veins on their arms. I don't know if veins go straight like that, but that's what they're supposed to be from what I hear. But I just like the blue stripes as opposed to the red. A very cool, shiny Pokemon indeed. So this here is Goro. This is going to become our shiny Machamp. So let's start off going into Machop. And as I say, let me know if you got any shinies or 100%s. I did get something quite significant, I will say. And the fact that Goro's name here has a star in front of it might tip you off if you know my naming routine. Because when we take a look at the stats for this Pokemon, I now have my first 100% shiny Pokemon in Pokemon GO. This was a wild catch, wild indeed. It was crazy too. Wasn't weather boosted, it was from the incense, and I was speechless. I was like, wow. Normally, I don't get good stuff from incense, but I got something pretty good today, and that is going to be our shiny 100% Machamp with the exclusive attack, Payback. I may want to actually unlock a second attack for this at some point. I'm going to take a look at the Stardust, how we did too. But first of all, there we go. There we go, row, I should say. Bullet Punch, Payback. I'm probably going to give you counter instead of Bullet Punch, but 100% shiny. Very cool. I don't want to get too hung up on it. So I started the day at about, I think, around 140, 150,000 Stardust. We're now up to 263,000. So definitely my star pieces did a good job for me today with the 3 times standard catch bonus for Stardust as well. So yes, I'm quite happy with my results in Machop Community Day. And hopefully you did, if not as well, then close to it, or even better. Maybe you got more than one 100% shiny Goro. I was going to say Machamp. Either way, I'm happy. Excuse me, getting all choked up. I'm going to preserve my Pokeballs and stuff. I know there's probably a chance for more shinies, but I'm going to call it where we're at. I think we're good. I want to get to evolving the other ones off screen too. So again, let me know, how did you do for your Machop Community Day? Let me know in the comments down below. And with this basically being the end of the episode, I'll say now, if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to click a like down below. And if you want to subscribe for some more Pokemon GO content and you're not yet subscribed, there's a button down below that can fix that for you. Click the subscribe button. You can also click the notification button to get updates when more videos and live streams are coming your way here on the Professor Chaz channel. You can also click the join button down below and see what perks are available if you would like to sign up on one of the 2 tiers that we have, so you can help. I'm getting all flustered. So you can help support my adventures here in Pokemon GO and beyond. Not just Go Beyond, but other games as well. You can check out Pokemon X playthrough going on right now. We got Pokemon TCG online, and if you go back in the channel, there's like tons of playthroughs of past main series, all the way from Pokemon Blue up through the GameCube games, and right up to Pokemon Ultra Sun. But of course, we're covering Pokemon X right now because we missed that on the first run through. I guess there's not much more to say. I'm going to sign off to do some editing and get this video up for you folks ASAP, because I want to show off my new Shiny Perfect. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thank you folks once again for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I will catch you next time.